back. I am all done with basic training, and let me tell you, it was a rough 10 weeks. Some great memories, but it's rough. So I'm going to talk to you guys about reception. The official first week of basic, and didn't even really count as basic because they said it was week 0. So reception consists of, it was just like, let me start before reception. Okay, I may be a little choppy in this video because, as you can see, I haven't done this in a while. It's been like 3.5 months, so stick with me. So, let's see. I went to MAPS on the 28th. I flew out and got to basic training, which was in Fort Sill, Oklahoma, on the 29th. Okay, so we got there around dinner time. Oh yeah, it was dinner time because we got off the plane. I had no time to eat. They had pizza and everything for us, free food, and I didn't get to eat it. And so we had to go right onto the bus and drive an hour and a half from Oklahoma City to Fort Sill, Oklahoma in Lawton. And let me tell you, there is nothing in Lawton. It was so horrible. It's just like flatland everywhere, just flatland, flatland, flatland. It was bad. But so I was in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. We got there, and I wasn't shaking out of my boots, but some people were. The whole bus was quiet because people were so nervous. Everyone's getting their last phone times on their phone. And so we're on the bus for an hour and a half. We get to Fort Sill. We go to reception. Reception was it wasn't even dorms. It was like these warehouse buildings that were stacked on top of each other that were meant for living spaces. So we were there, and the drill sergeant tells us to get out our phones, make a 2-minute phone call, and say that we made it. And that was it. I didn't see my phone for a while after that, like a whole month after that. It was a while. And so once that happened, we went upstairs, did some paperwork. We were assigned a number, and that was really weird because it kind of felt like the Holocaust. Because, people were assigned a number, they didn't have their names, and that was for us. We were like, they were trying to get us out of the civilian mindset right away, which I understand that. And I was assigned a number, and my number was 513. That was my number. And so we did some paperwork. We were briefed on the rules and everything I was supposed to be doing. And then we got our PTs. We got a couple PT shirts, a couple PT shorts. We got, what did we get? They gave us juice and some nuts, but I'm allergic to nuts, so I didn't even eat then. So that's eating no lunch, no dinner, and just straight on the go, on the go, on the go. It took us so long to get all the gear we needed. We were assigned a camelback and some other stuff. It was just basic stuff. We had some books and everything that we're supposed to be reading, so we knew what to expect at basic training. When that happened, it took to about 8, 9 o'clock at night. So we were there for like 5 hours just doing paperwork and business stuff. Then we finally got assigned our rooms. And our rooms had bunk beds. My bed's messed up because I was laying in it. Trust me, I know how to fix my bed correctly. But we were assigned bunk beds. They weren't looking like this. They were much worse. I had a top bunk for the first night because people were moving out, and so I got the bottom bunk the next night. And we stayed in there for a week. At reception, we were assigned a Warrior Skills Handbook, a blue book, this little pamphlet thing for history class, and then this little notebook. So we had all these. The most important thing for reception is this blue book. They have us read through the whole thing. And so look, wasn't lying. May 513. That's my number. Sad. But yeah, so we read through this book. It has literally everything that you need to know, what to expect, rules and everything. And so at reception, we were also given this little paper of everything that needed to be completed at reception. And it was a big, big doctor's appointment. Okay, so day 1, it was like priority. I had to get my blood drawn. I had to go to finance. I need to get my CAT card and my Easy Pay card. And Easy Pay card was $350 on it. It wasn't given money. It wasn't free money. It was our own money out of our own account, except for we couldn't use our card, so we used this gift card, this Easy Pay card. And all the money went to, when we went to the PX and we had to buy bras, underwear, hygiene stuff, flashlight, all that stuff that we need for basic training. They had this little duffel bag that was like a package deal. It had everything you needed in it except for personal hygiene stuff. And that was only like $100 something, which is cheap other than buying everything individually. So I got that, and I got a black duffel bag too. Let's see, we went to optometry, audiology. I don't remember what that is. You could barely read it. Dental, medical, and a unit photo. So I did all that stuff. I got my unit photo, but it's all packaged away. I would show you all that. Maybe I'll show you that later. But yeah, we did all that. Reception was so boring. You either were in an appointment in a building, or you're sitting around, hands straight on your sides, sitting down, sitting straight up, your feet not crossed. It was just, and it was hard to stay awake. And then they had people come in and brief us, and sometimes it'd be interesting because it was something to listen to, but then it was also really boring because people were falling asleep. So many times we did push-ups, and so many times we did corrective action. It was just, like, I would say it's tiring, but compared to basic, reception is nothing. Like, the first day we get our Camelback, which is basically like a water pack that we put on our back, and that thing feels like it is 500 pounds on your back. But I would rather carry a Camelback every day than a rucksack, because rucksacks have like 30 pounds in it, but we'll get to that later. So yeah, that is reception. If you guys have any comments, concerns, questions, I will gladly answer them in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed this video and you found it informative, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be making not daily, scratch that, I don't have time for that, I'm in the Army, right? I'm making weekly videos, and I hope to see y'all on the next round. Carry on.